Well, hey y'all. Lizzie here. Okay, so today I'm going to show y'all how I make my little BB pockets, okay? To stuff in the head, the belly, the um, arms, legs, whatever, Anyway, okay, let me show you my list of supplies. You will need your heavy duty scissors, your little, I call these my little thread scissors, any marking pen will do because you're not going to see the line anyway. So you can even use a Sharpie if you wanted to, whichever. Okay. Very important, upholstery thread. Okay. This is a lifesaver for me. I use this on every detail of doll making. Okay. A scrap piece of fabric, my BBs. Now, I had a little episode with my BBs this morning. I was carrying them over here to this table because normally I have them over there at my sewing desk, and I spilt them all over my bedroom floor. It took me like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that, to pick them up. Anyway, okay, and you will need something to trace. Okay, I use my neck joints. I always use these. As you can see, I have marks, all around the edge. And I do have a ruler it's a circle ruler, but sometimes it's not big enough. So anyway, yeah, okay. And what I do is I just, I trace it with any pen that I've got. And yeah, trace it, and then you're just gonna cut it out. Okay, I'm trying not to get in the way, but it looks like I'm doing it anyway. Okay, anyway, yeah. Okay, so, and then when you cut it out, I'll do this one. Okay, when you cut it out, you're gonna cut as close to the edge as you can without touching the edge. Okay, so anyway, okay, I'm not going to show you that whole thing, but you get the gist of it, okay? And I made a whole stack of them, okay, that because I use quite a bit of them. All right, so anyway, let's get busy. Okay, so first you're going to want to do your, pull your gathers up. And this is my technique. I mean, normally when I do this, I lay this part under the foot of my sewing machine and clamp the foot down, because it's that way it doesn't move when you're trying to tie, and it makes it easier. But for video purposes, we're not going to do that today. Okay, anyway, so you just make a little knot, and then you just do your gathers. Anyway, I'll try to make this not so time consuming. And you don't have to take little tiny stitches. You can take as big as stitches as you want, because it's not going to matter anyway, because they're all going to be enclosed. Okay, so, and I used to do, sew some little squares and then do it, made them like that, but I found this technique works better for me. So, but everybody does things differently, but this is just my way of doing things, and y'all can do it however y'all want. But anyway, okay, so when you come to the end, if you can see, you take a stitch as close to your knot as you can, and you'll see why in just a minute. Okay, so now you got you a little tiny pocket like so. Okay, and another thing is just use any kind of needle. As you can tell, my needle is all kinds of whopper jawed, only because this is one of my favorite needles that I use when I'm sculpting. So it's, yeah, it doesn't like sculpting very much. All right, so this is how I do it. And this I use just in my sewing room. As you can tell, I've got marks on it for different things. Anyway, okay. Let's see. I'm making. All right. So you just take Okay. And I've got this whole thing right here, and it's just for my sewing room. I went in there and swiped it out of the kitchen. You know, oh well, we got a whole bunch more. And you just kind of scoop it in there, and then you pull it up a little bit. But when you pull it up, now make sure your all of your edges is down, and when you start pulling it, it's going to tuck all your edges in. Let's see if it's gonna. It doesn't seem like it's working out for me right now. Well, crud. Okay. Anyway, all right. Now you're gonna take a little tiny stitch by your knot. It's a securing stitch. Okay. All right, and then you're gonna pull tight, and then I got that off camera, but oh well, you get the gist of that. Okay, you're going to tie it off, knot it up real good. I usually do it twice, no big thingy. Okay, and then you take your little thread scissors, which I'm having issues with, and you snip. And then there you have it. You've got a, see? A little, and that, see, if you tuck your edges in, like I told you, that way when you stuff these, even if you put them in your arms or your legs, or bigger ones in your belly, and if they do happen to touch your fabric, all that, it's not gonna poke through, you know, like, because when I was doing the squares, you would have the edge of the square was just kind of, you know, really out there. Okay, so and a lot of times you would see if it worked its way to the side of the polyfill, and yeah, anyway, so but you get the gist of it. All right, that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, just let me know. Y'all have a good day, and God bless.